Hello everyone. So today we are installing the Docker on our virtual machine. So for VM provisioning, we are going to use AWS as a cloud service. So I will show you first how can we create a new virtual machine on the AWS cloud, and then how can we install the Docker on the same machine. So you can once you log in into a AWS cloud platform with your credentials, you can see this dashboard here. So just click on the EC2 dashboard. Here you can see the option as launch instance. Once you click on the launch instance, you will have the option to create all the details which is required for VM provisioning. So the starting with first point, first we have to provide a name for our VM. So now we are going to provide a Docker VM 1. So you can give any name as per your requirement. There will be no restriction to give this name here. So once you scroll down here, you can see the option to choose operating system. So depending on the requirement, we can choose the operating system. So now we are going with the Ubuntu as an operating system here. So click on Ubuntu. Once you click on Ubuntu operating system, you can see here option Amazon Machine Image, AMI. So this is the OS image. It will come as as per the OS. So as we are using a free tier account, AWS account, we have to use only free services here. So we are using the default free tier eligible Amazon machine image here. So yeah, scroll down again, instance type. So here we can see multiple instance type. It is a t-shirt size. So as per the requirement or as per the requirement of our machine, we can choose this t-shirt size depending upon the configurations. So here also we are going with the T2.micro because this is a free service in Amazon. So you can have other option as well, that is T2.nano, T2.micro again with some higher specifications and all. So currently we are going with the T2.micro. So scroll down. So here we can see one more option, that is key pair login. So we have to create a new key pairs here. This will use for login to our virtual machine. So just click on it. Here we have to provide the key pair name. You can give any name here. Yeah. So Linux key is already is there. So that's why we are giving Linux key 11. You can give any name. So here the key pair type should be RSA and private key file format should be .pem. So from .pem, we have to generate .ppk file. So I will show you that how can we generate with the help of puttygen. So just click on create new pair now. So yeah, it will download on your a local system. Once you scroll down, you can see the network settings section. Here, if you scroll down, here you can see two options, that is create security group or select existing security group. So you can create a security group once, and maybe you can use in future the same security group for your virtual machines. So currently we are going with the default one because as of now we will just require the port number 22 connectivity. So we will just click on allow SSH traffic from, and then we will have the port number 22 open for this machine. We can use HTTPS or HTTP as well, but currently we don't have requirement for the port number 443 or a port number 80. Yeah, we can enable this option later as well after the VM provision. So below you can see the configuration of storages. So here you can see as per free tier eligibility, we can get up to only 30 GB of EBS storage here. But default, they will provide us 8 GB of storage. So we will go with the default one now. Scroll down. Here you can see advanced details. So you can explore these advanced details according to your requirement. We can see the hostname details, IP name. Uh, yeah, all these details we can check here, or we can configure according to our requirement. Once we fill all this information, you can see in summary how many instances you required. So we can provision number of instances simultaneously. So currently we will go with the two instances just for showing purpose. I'll show you how can we create a two VMs simultaneously with the same configurations. So you can validate all the information one more time, and then you can click on launch instance. Yeah, so VM is ready now. You can click on the EC2 again, go to EC2 dashboard, go to instances running. Currently it is showing 0, but once we click on this, we can see our two machines here. It is taking some time. Again, we'll click on the instances. Yeah, here you can see our two instances that just now we provisioned. So if you remember, we only give name Docker VM1. So we have to rename the other machines so that we can identify. So I'll give VM2. Okay, so you can see all the details for the VM. Just click on this VM. Here you can see public IP address, private IP address, status and alarms, monitoring sections also you can able to see here. Security, here you can modify your firewall rules, inbound or outbound connections according to the requirement. You can see currently we open only port number 22. So that's why we can see only one firewall rule here, which is open for any connections. So same like networking and storage, we can check from here. So we have only 8 GB of storage, the default one. So now we are connecting this VM with the help of Putty as well as Puttigen. So first we will search for the Puttigen. You can install this Puttigen as well as Putty from Google Store. So click on load option. Uh, Here you cannot see the .pem file by default. So just click on downloads. Then you have to choose all files. Now you can see our Linux kit 11.pem security key pair file. Click on it, open, click on OK, and click on save private key. Never click on generate or save public key. It should be only save private key. Yes. We have to give the name of this ppk file. You can give the same name as well. I'll give a same name and click on save. Now we have to open a putty. Here we need to provide the public IP address of this VM. Click on public IP address, go back again, paste here, click on SSH or credentials, then browse our .ppk file, Linux key 11. This is a ppk file which we have generated just now with the help of Puttigen. Open. Yeah, click on open, accept, login as Ubuntu, click enter. Yes, so we successfully connected to our Ubuntu virtual machine. So currently this is a plain VM. So now we have to install Docker on this virtual machine. So for that, we have to switch our user to root. So for that, give this command sudo su dash. Now we are giving ls command. So you can see there is no Docker agent installed on this VM. So now we are going to install this Docker on this virtual machine. So before that, we will just update our repository with this command. apt get update will wait for some time. Okay, so repository is updated successfully. Now we can install Docker. To install the Docker, run this command apt install docker.io hash version, give space after hash, and you can say latest one. So whatever the latest image for our latest Docker agent, it will install on this server. Click and enter. It will ask for your confirmation because it is taking 289 MB more additional space. Just click Y and hit enter again. We can check the status here, progress 80 to 88%. Yeah, so now Docker is installed successfully on this virtual machine. We can check the version of the Docker by giving this command Docker version. We can see Docker is installed successfully on the server. Docker version 24.0.7. So yeah, we today we saw two steps, that is VM provision on the AWS cloud platform and installing the Docker on the same VM. So thank you all. We will see you in the next video.